You too, and then I promise we have coming up a really neat collection from Emma Sky, and I have a lot of Emma Sky jewelry, so we'll feature that in just a moment. But just want to check out this one. It's called the Miracle Links. This is a diamond accented 10 karat gold, 17¼ inch necklace. And again, check out the appraised value. Let's just start with that for this time. It's $1,175. We had it on the air for $469.90. So now, for the very last time, and it's the lowest price, $299.90. And of course, we have, well, maybe I'm wrong on that. No, it's actually lower than that, isn't it? Oh my gosh, do you know this is really interesting? My card originally was supposed to be $299.90 on sale. So we actually made this, my card's actually completely wrong. We actually even went lower. It's $149.90. Okay, that's crazy good. Here's what we have. We have rose gold, white gold, and yellow gold. I have 200 available, and I just want you to see, it's so pretty. Look how this works. Okay, let me see. Isn't this neat? So you've got this wonderful link, and so it's 2 circles together, and right there you have the diamond accent. So you can see on here how that works. This one, I need to turn it around. I want to get to hang right. Hold on, sorry, it's live television, and there we go. There, now I got it right. Okay, so see how those link together? It's called the Miracle Links, and then you've got that little wonderful little diamond accent on there too. So what it is, it's a mother charm, and then you can see it's the child kind of representing the mother and child. And that's been a very popular motif, but originally it was really the figure of a mom and a child. This is such a nice updated version. I definitely want you to think, if you have anybody in your world who's having a baby, you just don't know what to give them, you know, and you just want to give them something really special because mom's been working hard. Dad hasn't had to do much. You know what happened? Mom has been doing all the work, I'm just saying. So after she has that baby, you really want to give her something special. So if your grandma or grandpa or your hubby out there and you say, you know what, I really, once the baby's born, I want to hand her something really magnificent. This is almost a $1,200 solid 10 karat gold necklace. So you know when you give it to her, and $149.90, that's a dramatic difference. Maybe you have, maybe it's your mom's birthday coming up and you just want to give her something from you. And just to explain the story behind it, it's that miracle link, the link between a mother and a child. Now, dads think they're close to their kids, but moms have a really special connection. And this is really what this is representing, is that intimate connection, unlike anything else you can experience. And guys have no clue what I'm talking about. Well, obviously, Daryl, you don't carry them. I know that. Daryl knows his birds and bees. That's good, Daryl. Thanks. That's my producer. Thanks for sharing. By the way, your diamond on there, and there is a real diamond, is 7 points. The rose gold, unfortunately, is now gone. I'm down to 193. Almost a $1,200 necklace, $149.90. Trust me, we have never, ever, ever done that price. So let me pop the rose gold off. There's what I have remaining. Really take some time to think about this. I do, if you really think about it. Do you have anybody in your family? Maybe it's your granddaughter, maybe it's your daughter, and she's having a baby. Can you guys zoom in on the diamond? I'd love you to see it, it's a nice size. But maybe she's having a baby. Aren't you stuck at that moment of trying to figure out what to get her? You know, you're like, gosh, I don't know what to get her. My husband, he was a doll, and he bought me like 3 dozen roses, and it was really sweet. It came in with this, it was literally in a bucket of roses, right? And it was very sweet, but you know what was so disappointing? I had to throw them out. Very quickly, by the way, they died. Whereas if he were to give me this necklace when I had my son Ethan, he's now 20, I'd still be wearing it to this day and marveling and remembering that moment when my son was born, and that moment my husband gave it to me, because it's diamond and it's 100% genuine gold, and it has such powerful meaning without being obvious. Can you really? Oh, well, let's show that. Okay, this I did not know, but I'm glad we're gonna show it. Here's what's cool. If you have more than one child, you can add some links to it. That is really awesome. So there you go. We have a whole bunch of different links or circles on hsn.com. Boy, we have a lot of them, don't we? I guess we have different gemstone colors. Oh, that's neat. So you can do a birthstone, and you can actually add to it. Yeah, can you show the video? Why not? If we've got time, I'd love to show it. That's really clever. And trust me, this will never happen again. We have 167 left. I've got yellow gold, white gold. So here we go. There's the large length. There's the small link. Watch, wait for it. Oh my gosh, that hinge is so subtly oh, that is super cool. You can, I gotta tell you, that design is so brilliant, it is actually almost impossible to see where the hinge is. Wow, that is really neat. So you can add a couple more links if you want to. Or let's say she's having one baby now, but you know you're gonna have more in the future. I don't know, you can get a couple, stock away. Hope the more babies are coming. That's really cool. All right, that's gonna sell out. So I just wanna, there you go. If you go to hsn.com, stay with it, stay with it. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's really special. Okay, you can see the rest of those on HSN.